Hello friends, John here. Today we will be discussing about the MID screen of Kia Sonet HTX IMD. First of all, let's see the buttons used to control this particular MID screen. Those are the controls which are available on our steering wheel. So this is the mode button, this is the toggle switch, and this is the selection key or the OK key. So let's use this toggle switch to switch over through this menu. This is the fuel economy and fuel related screen, and the next one is the user settings screens. So we'll first go through the user settings. The initial one is the lights. So to select the lights, we have to press the OK key, and we'll be seeing illumination first. So for getting in, we are pressing OK. So illumination is nothing but the illumination of this particular display. So if we increase the illumination by this toggle switch, the brightness will be more. So 20 is the maximum value, so 10 is okay for us, so we are keeping it in 10 and we are pressing OK. So the next one is door. Door is the control of the door. Actually it's, and this auto lock feature is speed enabled. Actually when the vehicle reaches 10 to 15 kilometers per hour, this locks will be automatically locked. So it's a good feature, and we have to better to keep it on enable on speed. So that's already on. And the next one is auto unlock. There also we'll be having two options. One is the vehicle off and another one is just off. So it's better to keep it on the vehicle off mode, as whenever we are switching off the vehicle, the locks will be automatically unlocked. So while going back, we'll be seeing the convenience features. So in that we'll be seeing the welcome mirror feature first. So the welcome mirror feature is nothing but whenever you are reaching your vehicle with your key fob in your pocket or something, the mirrors, the rear view mirrors will automatically get unfolded. So during the initial days I found it as a good feature, but afterwards I felt it. So whenever we are going near the vehicle with the key in our pocket, the mirror is getting unfolded. So mostly I will keep a spare key with me when I go for my work. So if I am going near the vehicle, this mirror will get automatically unfolded. So that's actually kind of a waste of the battery power and all. That's why I kept it off. So we can select it by these two means. One is on door unlock and another one is on driver approach. So I'm keeping it on door unlock. So whenever you are unlocking the vehicle, this mirror will automatically get unfolded. So another one is the wipers and light display. So that's a very good feature. So if I switch on my light, a display will be showing that this light is on and it's in the auto mode and that kind of thing. So that's a very useful feature for us while driving. And IC road warning won't be necessary for us actually in Indian conditions. I don't know whether we'll be able to drive it in IC road and all other than Kashmir. So the service interval is, by default this vehicle service interval is once in 6 months or 5,000 kilometers I guess. Just a second. Service interval is, yes, 5,000 kilometers or 6 months. That's the company default setting. It's okay to keep it in that setting itself. So if needed, we can toggle it too. And the reset button is for the master resetting, but I'm not doing that now. The other features are fuel economy auto reset. So mostly my setting is after my refueling, my fuel economy screen will be automatically resetted. So you can keep it, either you can keep it off, or else when the vehicle is on, or whenever you are switching on your vehicle, that economy screen will be resetted, or else after refueling. So for my convenience sake, it's kept as after refueling. It's up to person and person's preference. So the fuel economy unit, actually as per Indian mindset, it's kilometer per liter, and another one is the temperature unit. Of course for Indian situations it's degree. Okay, this reset shows the master reset of all these particular things, so I'm not interested in doing that. That's why I am not resetting it. So next one is one touch turn indicators. You can see whenever you are pressing the indicator just a little, you can see blinking. So my default setting is 3 flashes. We can tastefully select it as 5 flashes too. So now it's 5. You can count it, 1 2 3 4 5, and it's off. That's it. So my convenience is 3, so I'm keeping it as 3. You can switch it off too, but it's good to keep it in some values, as in highway rides and all. This is a good very good feature. So this headlamp relay is nothing but it's kind of a follow me home headlamp sort of thing. So if the light is in auto mode, light's position is in auto, and whenever we are switching off the vehicle and we are going out of the vehicle, this light will remain on for 50 seconds. So for the trial sake, it's checked on now, so I'm keeping my light in auto mode, and I am switching off my vehicle, and I am opening the door and closing the door, and I'm locking my vehicle. So you can see the light is still on. Within a few seconds this light will get automatically off. Yes, that's off. So I am restarting my vehicle to show you the next fuel screen and all. Okay, the vehicle is on. Okay, so the next one is our fuel economy screen. The fuel economy screen, the initial screen is your average. So in my case, it's my average after my last refueling. So I am riding through highway after this. So actually my average was around 20.8 or something, but it got reduced during this video time and all. I have switched on the vehicle for a prolonged time, that's why it got reduced. So on toggling, you can see the accumulated info. Actually this is one of the trip meters. This trip meter I haven't resetted it yet, so that's why it's kind of showing the accumulated info, but that 18 km per liter is not that true. So it's kind of maybe around 15 or something, 15 or I don't know correctly, but that kilometers only is the right one. So anyways, I'm planning to reset it within a short while. Just for a fun sake, I have kept it on only. So after buying the vehicle, I didn't reset it yet. So the next one is nothing, it's just another trip meter, and this trip meter used to get automatically resetted whenever we are taking the vehicle for the first time after 4 hours. That's what the company manual says. If the vehicle is off for 4 hours, then this meter will get automatically reset. So if it's a continuous ride and if you are going for food and all in between, then that won't bother your this particular trip meter, this drive information trip meter. And fuel economy, that's all. These are the 4 menus over here. This accumulated info, drive information, fuel economy. Okay, that's it. So while switching off, we will be getting this drive information screen. So whichever the screen it may be, while switching off the vehicle, so I'm going to switch off the vehicle, we'll be seeing this drive information display and how much time your vehicle was been on and all. So thank you guys. Please do consider subscribing. Have a fantastic day. God bless you all.